Thanks, buddy. Hello. Oh, don't kiss me. Say hello to them. It's Helen and Harley. How are you? I've got Harley with me today. The kids are on school holidays, but they're busy doing other things, so they're not playing with the puppy at the moment. So it's Helen and Harley with you live today. I'm from helenmartinonline.com, and I want to talk to you today about if you want to successfully build your network marketing business, MLM direct sales business online, what's one thing that you should create? So that's what I'm here to talk about with you today. A little bit restless this morning, hey? What's going on? So if you are here joining me live, what are you doing, Harley? Hey, Leslie, how are you? Hey, Emmy. This looks really weird, but whatever works, whatever he feels comfortable with. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. If you're watching the replay later, just drop the word replay down below so I can give you a shout out later. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Great to see you on live. If you've not been on a live with me before, just drop the number 1 down below so I can give you a special shout out. What I do is help home-based business owners bring their business online. So teach things like social media branding, how to generate leads online, social media strategies, etc. Hello, Jen. How are you? Good to see you. And I also do talk about sort of personal development and mindset once a week. I just do a live once a week on that, which is what I did yesterday. Whoa. And from my live yesterday, like it was a very lengthy live, but I've had a few people message me after that live and sort of some of the impact that it made on them. So I truly do appreciate that. If you missed it, just go down the feed or go to my website, helenmartinonline.com. Hey, Katrina, great to see you. It's there. So it was just something everybody's, maybe need to listen to, the live that I did yesterday on personal sort of development. Anyway, let's move on to topic. You can, great, thank you. Now I can see you. Oh, you couldn't see me before. I'm glad you can see me. Hey, Rob, how are you? Awesome to see you on live. Missed you yesterday, but I know you've watched it since actually. So why I'm talking about what I'm talking about today is because some of you may be aware that I went to a conference in Las Vegas a week or so ago now, or I've been back for a week, so just before that. And there were 17 speakers, and over the next sort of couple of weeks, few weeks, now you're biting me. That's not very nice. I want to bring you a lot of the material that was discussed by the speakers on stage. Now, one of those is the topic that I'm talking to you today. So I want to share with you one of the things that you should really be, you said, how am I, Jen? I get it, Jen. Sorry, the penny just dropped. I'm a bit behind this morning. All good. It's cold here. It may not look cold here, but you can tell I'm rugged up. I'm also rugged up because I'm going ice skating with my kids this morning. They've been on holidays for a week and a half already, and I haven't spent any time with them. So today I'm taking some time and we're going ice skating. So that should be pretty cool. So back to topic. So one of the speakers, was Julie Berg. Now you may be aware of Julie. I've spoken about Julie before. I've even interviewed Julie, and that interview's on my website as well. Now, Julie's got a pretty powerful story, and I just want to share that with you. And why I want to share that with you is to really show you the impact of how to build your business online the right way versus the wrong way. Because there's a lot of people in this industry that think they're building their business on social media, but they're even being taught particular strategies on social media, but they're not effective strategies. They're just annoying all your family and friends. So there are better ways to build your business online. And if you really want to do this successfully is the key word here. So successfully build your business online, you want to create this one thing, which I'm going to talk about. What are you doing, buddy? Have a look at them. Say hello. No? Okay, Jen, okay, enjoy. I got 4 grandies, 1 to 5-year-olds, 3 days in a row. Good luck with that. They're having brekkie, so I'm sitting here watching you with them. Oh, that's awesome, Jen. Good luck with that for the day. You got your hands full for sure. So, just a little bit about Julie. So Julie's been in network marketing for about 5 to 6 years, I think. So somebody that had been in business before, so, you know, definitely had the sort of the right mindset, and that's a huge part of it. Having the right headspace and the mindset to, yeah, he is, Rob, he is growing. Having the right mindset and headspace to do this business and do it properly, learn what you need to learn, get the skills that you need to, you know, acquire to really make it in this industry. So she did that. She started with social media many years ago when no one was really on talking about their businesses. And then unfortunately, people started abusing their personal Facebook pages, and that still carries on today in a big way. But Julie was smart, and she put up a post which was not talking about her company product or, you know, the name of the company. It was attached to a weight loss product. She'd used the product, she'd lost the weight, she'd just had a baby, and attracted the attention of about 45 people. And that really started her journey, and she sort of flew from there. So she started doing sort of attraction marketing strategies on social media well before anybody really else was. So what that resulted for her is in a number of years, she grew a really big team. She had a downline of almost 9,000 people up until recently, and had almost hit the $1 million mark in earnings up until, you know, about a year ago. So you can imagine that, a downline of almost 9,000 people. And you can imagine the monthly residual check that she would be getting every month with a downline like that. And she was one of the top earners in the company. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Am I saying that right, Nicole? Because your spelling's a little bit different to the way most people spell Nicole. So I'm just wondering if I'm pronouncing it right. So she had a lot of success in network marketing, but she was burnt out by three-way calls. You know what it's like, you know, if you're recruiting and prospecting, it can be very exhausting doing it the traditional way. You know, you're writing your list of your top 100, thanks Nicole, you know, over and over again and going through them, and your upline saying, well, who have you approached this week and how many people have you approached, and go back to them. You know, it just might have not been the right timing. Go back. So you sort of, you know, hassling people, and then when your team grows and you get some success, and imagine almost, you know, it's a nickname, but no name is Nicole. Oh, cool. Thanks for that. You know, network marketing can be really exhausting. So for her, she was thinking there's got to be a better way to do this business. And she'd had some success on social media, so really want to explore and leverage the internet. So she started looking into how to do it properly, and she was ahead of the game. I'll give her that. Because most people, when they started to start using Facebook, and Facebook got a lot of leverage, and you could get friends and whatever. Oh, now I've got thousands of friends. I can pitch my business to my thousands of friends on my personal Facebook page. She didn't do any of that. So she set up a business page, like a fan page, and just started doing videos. She did Facebook Lives 30 days in a row, was really scared of that, but just did it just for her own sake, to get momentum, to, get comfortable in front of the camera. And she started growing a crowd. Now, admittingly, yes, Jen, it is, it's worth it. And it does pay off when you do it properly. And the key word there is doing it properly. Hey, Julie, how are you? So, you know, she started this business page, and admittingly, with a downline of almost 9,000 people, she's got people that would have gone onto her page really quickly, but she wasn't actually trying to attract people that were already in her business. She was trying to attract other people, new people, to recruit into her business. So she did that. The company, I don't come across this very often, but because it was new, hey Teresa, lovely to see you, because it was new and they didn't really know much about it, the company didn't like it. So it's like, well, why are you helping network marketers from other companies when you should only be helping the people in your downline? So they were having some clashes, and she ended up having a massive conflict with her upline. And as a result of that, her integrity was much more important to her than the money. So if you're in this position, would you do the same thing? You got a downline of almost 9,000 people. Your monthly check is who knows what, but you've almost reached the $1 million mark in earnings in your company. Would you have the guts to walk away? I'm guessing 95% of people wouldn't, because you wouldn't want to give up the monthly, residual income that you're achieving. And you'd probably have a lot of thoughts about all those people in your team and letting them down by walking away. But at the end of the day, what's your driver? I spoke about this yesterday. If money is your own motivator, you won't be successful and you certainly won't be happy. So she had the money, but she didn't have the happiness. And she didn't have the, it was an integrity thing for her. So she walked away. She resigned her position from the company and walked away from that income, because she had a fallout with her upline, and she was getting a lot of flack for it, and it just wasn't a nice place to be, and people were getting nasty, and we don't want that in our business. We want to help people help people. We don't want to backstab and be nasty and talk behind people's back, etc. So anyway, she walked away. But because she had, absolutely, Teresa, happiness does speak volumes. And my Facebook Live yesterday is all about, happiness is internal. Go after the lifestyle, money will come. Yeah, money will come when your heart's in the right place and your motivation's in the right place. Jen, if it's best for your family, health, happiness, then you must do what's best. Money isn't everything. Money's just a tool. Money's just a driver. Yes, money makes the world go round, but it's what money gives you that is more about the happiness. But happiness is internal. It's not external. Anyway, but she had, about, a year before she left, she'd been branding herself online, and she'd created a fan page. So she had a whole different following on a business page. So she leaves and starts from scratch. So new company, no recruits. I was in no Mary, she wasn't allowed to, so Mary's question there is, did her downline follow her? From what I understand, the last conversation I had with her, one person went with her. Now, whether others have followed since, I don't know, but you might know that when you change network marketing companies, there's usually a clause in there that you can't recruit people from your existing company to your new company for about 6 months to a year. Even if you don't make the approach, they approach you. You're not allowed to let them join your team. There's all these clauses generally within companies that you can't do that. So when I've spoken to her about this many times, only one of her friends, and it was actually a close friend that was in her team with her that followed her. So you can imagine you've got a downline of almost 9,000 and you just walk away and you start from scratch. That takes guts. But what saved her is that she created a business page, a fan page. So she had a whole nother following and people that were following her, and she was doing her Facebook Lives, and she was pretty much sharing her journey on her page as she was going, as it was happening. You could feel her pain. She was going live talking about it, not about the company or who or names or anything like that, but you can imagine going through that, and you can imagine the turmoil to make a decision like that. Walking away from a downline of almost now 9,000 people and a massive, massive income, and just going, no, my integrity is more important than the money. My point here, though, is what happens afterwards. So that was when I interviewed Julie a couple of months back. She'd just had her year anniversary in her new company. So she'd just been 1 year in her new company. So this is fairly recent. And she now, so I remember we were in a mastermind workshop together in August last year. Yeah, August last year, so not even a year ago. So she'd been in the company, but she was keeping it quiet. She was still finding her feet, learning about the company, those kind of things. And she had 20 people. I think she said, how's it going, whatever. And she was still really affected emotionally by what had happened, as you would be. And she had 20 people in her new business, in her new team. It's like, well, that's pretty cool. You haven't been very long and you've already recruited 20 people. That's awesome. Because most people can't recruit 20 people in years, let alone recruit 20 people in a month or so. So she was doing okay, and that was August last year. So when I interviewed her a couple of months ago, as I said, that interview is on my website, helenmartinonline.com. She now, or actually I saw her in Vegas as well. So I think she said in Vegas that she now has a downline of over 1,500 people. She's at the second highest level in the compensation plan. So almost hit the top level in the compensation plan in just over a year. Why? Few reasons. She's already somebody that's got authority. She's already somebody that's got credibility. And as you would know in this business, if you've already got authority and credibility, people will follow you. But success breeds success. But she started at nothing. Nada. Nothing. She wasn't allowed to approach people from her old business and didn't actually want to anyway. She wanted to start from scratch. My point here is, with a fan page, a business page, and she branded herself. She wasn't attached to any company, not the old company, not the new company. She's not talking about any products. She's not talking about any particular business opportunity. People just knew she'd changed. So it's her. Absolutely, Teresa. She's authentic, she's real, genuine, and people know, like, and trust her because they've been following her on her fan page. So in just over a year, she's got a downline of 1,500 people already, and she's at the second highest level in the compensation plan already. Why? Because it's her. It's not the company. She could have gone to any other company and she would have got the same result. Guaranteed. And no question about that in my mind. It doesn't matter which company she went to. I think she would have got the same result because it's her. She's genuine, she's authentic, she's driven, she's a machine. She's been successful even though she walked away. She can be successful again. Having the guts to walk away is huge. But she will fly. She's already flying. She's amazing. But this, what I'm trying to get across here, and the heading of this Facebook Live, if you want to build your network marketing business online successfully, you want to create this thing is a business page, a fan page. You are not your company. You have no control over your company. Things could go bad with your company. As much as you love your company now, who knows what's going to happen in the future? You don't have any control of the products, the distribution, the price, the countries it's available in. It's not yours. You didn't create it, but you are you. You are the only one of you. You are unique, and that's what people buy into. That's why people will buy products off you. That's why people will go into business with you, because it's you. You give value, you show up, you care about other people and give value to other people. And people, when they know, like, and trust you, they'll go into business with you and they'll follow you. So the huge difference here for her was creating the business page, the fan page. And I just want you to understand the power of starting this now. Because people that are still pushing their products and business opportunity out on their personal Facebook page don't realize now it's actually against Facebook policy to do that. People are getting away with it though. Will they get away with it in the future? No. Facebook's already, advertised and admitted that they're employing a lot more people in the future just to police spam like that. You can't sell or be looked to be selling anything on your personal Facebook page. It's against Facebook policy. That's not the way you want to build your business, and you won't be successful at it. One, because it just annoys the hell out of people. Stop pushing your products on me. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they do. I don't really care. Oh, there's a website. I'll go and look at the website. What's the first thing they look at? Price. So you put a post, say how amazing your products are. Here's a link to my website. Go and buy something. There's a special on at the moment. People don't really care what the products are. The first thing they're looking at is price. $50, $90, whatever. You know how good the products are and you know how valuable they are according to the price. They don't know that because all they're looking at price because you've just pushed it out on somebody. So people need to come to their own conclusion that they need what you have. You don't push, you know what it's like when you walk into a shop and somebody, goes, can I help you? It's like, well, I've just walked in the door. Just give me a minute. And people need to have their own thought process about what they want, what they're looking for, what they need, what your benefits are. You don't walk into a shop and a salesperson goes, what can I help you with? And it's like, well, back off. When you put slam stuff out on a Facebook page like that, personal Facebook page, it's the same thing. You're just pushing your stuff on people. They don't even really know what it is, what it does, what the benefits are, and all they're looking at is price. Business over. So if you want to build your business online successfully, please don't do that. Create a business page and a fan page. Jen, you got a question. So what would you call your page? Tomorrow, Jen. Hang with me tomorrow on my Facebook Live. I'm talking about the what today. I'm going to talk about the how tomorrow. But I also mentioned in the heading of this Facebook Live that I've got, something special, a special announcement. I am reopening my branding course. So I did one for the first one a few weeks ago. I've had some amazing feedback and results from that from people. So tomorrow, hang with me tomorrow on my Facebook Live and I'll give you the how. I can't tell you exactly what you need to do on a Facebook Live because we'd be here forever. But I have created a little branding course. It's very inexpensive. But what it does is it tells you what page to set up, how to set it up, how to brand yourself, what content to put on it, and how the hell you get people there to start building fans and followers and make it work for you. So you can definitely go it alone, with this and create the page, and I'll give you some tips about that tomorrow. But if you want to fast track and you want some help, and I've got step-by-step videos showing you how to actually set yourself up online properly by setting up the right type of page and how you brand yourself and what you say, all that kind of stuff, then I do have a little branding course. I'm opening it up next Monday. The link for that is helenmartinonline.net, not .com, .net/branding. I will go and put the link to that in the comments section below after I've finished the live. So just come back to the comments section and you can click on the link and have a look at the details if that's something that you think would help you. You can do this alone and, go for it. But if you do want some help and you want step-by-step videos of how to actually create all of this and put it into practice, I've got that help for you there. The reason why I created the course is because people need it. They don't know what they're doing. They're setting up a page. They're doing it wrong. They're branding themselves wrong. There's two things I hate. I say this over and over again. I hate wasting money and I hate wasting time. That's just me all over. And I've done both with trying to learn how to build my business online. I've wasted a lot of money. And I've wasted a lot of time trying to work out how to do this properly. And I know from speaking to a lot of people through my Facebook Lives on my page, people really struggle with this. And the other thing I say, because I mentor students, high-level students that are building their business online, and I look at their pages and it's like, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you stand for. I don't know what value you bring. So they're doing Facebook Lives and all this content, but it's confusing. So if it's confusing to me, it's confusing to everybody else, and so the page doesn't work. So you're putting all this effort into creating a page, putting content in the page, and you're wondering why you're getting no engagement or it's not working because the page wasn't set up properly. You're not branding yourself properly. You're not getting the right people to your page. If you don't get the right people to your page, your target market, then what's the point? So this is the beginning of your success in building your network marketing business online. So for a very small investment, it's a really smart thing to do. But that's your choice in what you want to achieve. So comments, Megan, absolutely. Leslie, it's an amazing course and opportunity. Thank you, Leslie. Leslie's been through the course, has done an amazing, and I know she's got value out of it. And Rob as well. Get this course now. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate your comments. So back to Julie. Julie could not have achieved what she achieved from changing companies and walking away from a downline of almost 9,000 people and being able to recruit 1,400 people, over 1,500 now, in just over a year, unless she created the right type of page, started attracting people to her, the right kind of people, the target market. Like if you don't know much about target market and attracting the right people to your page, all that kind of stuff, that's what the course is all about. But I'm going to give you some tips tomorrow. So my Facebook Live tomorrow is now, I'm talking today about the what you need to create. Tomorrow, I want to go in for you to give you a bit of a helping hand with this, is to the how, the three main things you need to think of with the how. So yeah, I'll give you a little bit more detail tomorrow, but yeah, helenmartinonline.net/branding. If the link doesn't work for you just by typing it in, I will go and put the link in the comments section below in a minute when I get off this live. So if you want to have a look at what's involved and how much it is, and it really is a small investment, and I said I wasn't going to offer it. The first time I offered this, I had an introductory price. And I said I wasn't going to offer it at that price again, but I am. So I'm still offering this course second time round at the introductory price. So I would, if this is of interest to you, I'd grab it at that price because it's a really small price to pay for getting your business started online properly, the right way. So it's open now. I'll put the link down below after the comment section, but it doesn't start until next Monday. It's all done in a private Facebook group. I've got step-by-step videos. I guide you through everything you need to know. I do reviews of your page. So I'll actually look at your page and say, that doesn't really work, or your wording's a bit confusing, or this and that and whatever. I will give you that feedback. Then when you get people to the page, I'll have a look at your campaign for that and go, oh, you're not really hitting the mark there, or that's probably not going to work, or, etc. So I work with you for a month. You can have yourself set up online within a month. Well worth it. Please trust me on that. I'm not just saying that because I want you in the course. I'm actually here to help you and give you value. And I should be charging, many hundreds of dollars for this course, but I'm not. Jen, thank you for your time today. It's my pleasure, Jen. It's great to see you guys here. So, moral of the story, Julie's story is it's not about the products. It's not about the company. When I say to people, what do you think your biggest asset in your business is? And they say, oh, the products are amazing. The ingredients are sourced from the most remote part of the world. You can't get them anywhere else. You'll never see anything in a health shop or a supermarket like this. It's just so unique. Honestly, most network marketing companies have really awesome products. So no matter what company you're with, you've always got a selling point with the products probably. Even the business itself, the owners may be amazing. The business may be amazing. It may be around, the history of it is amazing. All of that is great. But nobody will buy anything off you unless they know, like, and trust you. So this is really, when you grasp the concept of this and what Julie was able to achieve, it's all about know, liking, and trusting the individual. You, not your products, you don't own that. You have no control over it. You don't even know if you're going to stay with that company forever. You may not even be happy. You may have even fallen out of love with the products. You may go elsewhere. I sound like talking about my company. That's funny, Mary. In a lifetime of, Rob, you cannot get anything like this anywhere else at this price. That's probably true, Rob. Well, I know it's true because I did my research before I created it. In the lifetime of somebody in the network marketing industry, if you get residual income, you have a drive for doing something different to 9 to 5, and you've got that vision. Network marketing is definitely it. But it doesn't mean that the company you start with is this company that you're going to finish with. Same with a job. People change jobs. You don't stay in the one job, like if you're in traditional employment. You don't start with the same job, and very rarely, somebody might, but very rarely will you stay in the same job for the rest of your life. Same with network marketing. There's no problem with changing companies. If you're not happy, you're not in love with the products anymore, you've had a fallout with your upline, whatever it is for you. And so in the lifetime of network marketing, if you stay in this industry, people change companies on average statistically 7 times. So, like Julie's story, you'd think a downline of almost 9,000, almost $1 million earner, you'd think she's not going anywhere. She did. You'd think she'd be the last person that changed, somebody that successful. So it happens. But it really doesn't matter what the company is. What my point here is it's about you. You're the number one driver. You're your business's biggest asset, not the products, not the company. And that's why we create a fan page. It could be called a fan page, a business page, an entrepreneur page. It all means one of the same, but I'll get into the detail a bit more about that tomorrow. So thank you for all your comments. Was this helpful for you today? I hope you'd get some insight from Julie's story and really understand if you want to be successful online, you want to create your own brand online. And also for the main reason that is actually against Facebook policy to push your products or anything to do with your network marketing company on your personal Facebook page. So if your page is still existing with that kind of strategy, it won't be in the future because Facebook are employing all these more people in the future to police, people doing that. And what was I just about to say? I completely lost what I was going to say. Come back to me. What was I going to say, Harley? Doesn't matter. But thank you for your comments. Yep, no like and trust, Beth. Absolutely. Emmy, very helpful. Rob, valuable. Thank you. So what time tomorrow? Tomorrow I was a little bit earlier. I was an hour earlier than I normally am today because I've got to get to the city to go ice skating with my kids shortly. So it'll be, I don't like to say the time because everyone's in different time zones, but it'll be an hour later than I was today. So on my Facebook page, I usually put up like 12 hours before or something when I'm going live, and the little reminder clock actually converts to your time zone. So I will put up later tonight, my time, a reminder of the time that I'm going live tomorrow. So just go on back in and check on my page and you'll be able to see. But to really answer your question, it's an hour later than I've jumped on today. Okay? So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you got some value out of that. Thanks for staying with me and commenting. I really appreciate all of you that jump on live and interact with me. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow to continue this conversation on branding. All right, so I'll see you then. Bye.